Today we'll be practicing a seated warrior flow. This is a wonderful alternative if you don't feel today like your body wants to be standing the whole time. So coming into your nice sturdy seat, and we'll begin by taking the right leg out to the side. So you're pointing it toward the wall. The left knee is facing toward me, shoulders facing front. And we'll begin with warrior two arms. So we take the arms out to the side, holding them strong and steady. In fact, let's pulse them a little bit so that you can feel what it's like when you activate the muscles of your arms. So coming to stillness, but keep that activation, keep the arms strong. This is warrior two. Taking now your hands to your shoulders, turn your upper body so that you're looking over your right knee. You're looking toward the wall. You are now in warrior one, facing the wall. And you have a couple of alternatives for your arms. The first option is to take your arms directly in front of you as though you wanted to clap your hands, palms are facing each other. That's one option. If your shoulders allow, you can bring your arms into cactus or goalpost arms, maybe even bringing them a little bit behind the shoulders if that feels good. And one final option, you can take your arms straight up overhead. And if you do, just take a moment to relax your shoulders. Let the shoulder blades melt down. This is warrior one. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, turn toward me. Arms come back now into warrior two. The next is proud warrior. So taking your left hand, I'll call it my back hand, place it on the chair for support. Turn to look at your right hand. The palm faces up. And on an inhale, begin to raise your right arm to the sky. You're leaning back onto your left hand. You're allowing the right side of the body to grow long, and you're looking up toward the sky. You should feel a long stretch on the right side of your body and a little bit of a contraction on the left side. So take a breath here, feeling proud. And on your exhale, coming back again into warrior two, looking at me. The next is a side angle pose. And so we'll start with the option of taking your hand, placing it on your right thigh. Another option would be to take your forearm. This will go a little bit deeper. You could place your forearm on the thigh. One option is to take the left hand, place it on the shoulder. The other option is to keep it straight. Whichever option you decide, leaning your body now over toward the right. Let your forearms support the weight of your upper body. You can use your hand to even imagine that you're opening up your heart to the sky. You're pulling back a little bit on your shoulder if that feels okay. And you perhaps want to invite your arm to straighten, always exploring what feels good today. Maybe even turning your gaze to look at the sky. You can look back at me, coming back again into warrior two, hands now coming into a prayer position at the heart center. Turn your body to the right. Again, you're looking over your right knee, looking at the wall. Now for humble warrior. Take a nice deep breath in, and with a flat back, begin to bend over, hinging from the hips, and now just looking down at the earth, a position of bowing, being humble. An inhale brings you back up. Look at me. Arms come out into warrior two. And then relax them, bringing the right leg back in. You can shake them out, tap them out. We'll do the whole thing to the other side. So left leg coming out to the side, facing the wall. Right knee is facing toward me. Both shoulders facing me. Arms come out into warrior two. Take a moment to pulse them. Just feel the activation, feel the strength, and then bring them to stillness. Both hands come to the shoulders, turning the upper body, turning the shoulders to face over the left knee, looking at the wall. And again, we have a few options for the arms. One option, take them straight forward, palms facing each other. And just take a moment to make sure that your fingers are across from each other. So you may have to turn your body a little bit more toward the wall. Another option, bring the arms into cactus, goalpost arms. And one final option would be to bring your arms up overhead, and if you do, relaxing the shoulder blades down toward the earth. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, turn to face me, arms come back into warrior two. Next is proud warrior. Using your right hand, the back hand, place it on the chair for support. Turn to look at your left hand, flip the palm up, and on an inhale, begin to lift that left arm to the sky. Right arm behind you supports your weight. Feeling a long stretch in the left side of your body, reaching up as though you could touch the clouds. Proud warrior. On an inhale, come back to warrior two, a side angle pose. So we have a few different options. You can place your left hand on your thigh, or you can place the forearm on your thigh. Your hand can either be still out or on your shoulder. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lean your body now to the left, feeling that long stretch on the right side of the body. And I invite you to explore perhaps using your hand to open up the shoulder, open up the heart toward the sky, maybe even turn your gaze to look up. And you also have the option to remove your hand from your shoulder and allow it to straighten into whatever version feels right in your body today. And so look at me, and on your inhale, come on back up into warrior two. Hands come into center at the heart in a prayer position. And now turn your body to look over your left knee, looking at the wall. Humble warrior now. So taking a nice deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, leaning your body over, looking down at the earth. Humble warrior. An inhale brings you back up. Turn to look at me. Arms come out to the side. Maybe let's pulse them a few more times and allow them to relax. You can bring your leg in. Just shake things out. Shake your legs, shake your hands. This is a wonderful pose for helping to cultivate inner strength. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon.